Janae, and I'm a mother of 3. I have been using the NAYA breast pump now for about a month for my 14-month-old son. Before I used a Spectra pump, which worked just fine, but since I've been using the NAYA pump, I didn't even realize how much milk I was not expressing each time I pumped. I usually pump every night. Before I go to sleep around 9 or 10 o'clock at night. I typically, with my Spectra, pump about 4 ounces. With my NAYA, I pump 6.5 ounces in 5 minutes less time than it took me to pump with my Spectra. So it obviously is more effective and quicker. Additionally, I think it's really comfortable. It's a lot more comfortable than using my Spectra. It doesn't just feel like a vacuum attached. It actually feels like it's massaging the milk out rather than suctioning the milk out. So I love my pump. Thank you.
Hey, so my name is Jenny Brooks, and this is a quick testimonial video for the NAYA breast pump. TLDR, it's amazing. My daughter is about 7 weeks old. She spent a couple nights in the NICU initially, so I didn't get the advantage of breastfeeding her right off the bat. So we had to go with the pump. We were started on the Medela Symphony hospital pump that Kaiser paid to us right out of the gate. It's a great pump. It's pretty heavy. It requires that it's plugged in, and it has a fair amount of parts that go places when you're trying to go around the house and get pumping done and take care of it. It also is a vacuum-based pump, so it really pulls at the nipples, and I was finding that it wasn't very efficient, and I was struggling with supply, and my husband was struggling to help me, and he happened to come across some information about the NAYA pump. Being an engineer, we researched it a little, I looked into it, we were both really impressed and excited. It manipulates the nipple instead of using suction. And we thought we'd give it a try. It's also half the price of the Medela Symphony. This is a $2,000 unit, this is a $1,000 unit. This unit, everything stays together in a nice single package. I'm not going to take the pucks off right now, but basically this drops in, and then all of the shield assemblies go in this top unit, and you can carry it all as one, which is really nice. And on top of that, this doesn't have to be plugged in to work. So I can move around the house and get things done while I'm pumping, which when you have a 7-week-old that's looking for to be fed every hour, 2 hours, that's amazing. So that's my quick testimonial. Love it. It's been great. It's been incredibly helpful. Quick piece of quick metric. Say it pumps about 40% more in about half the time as compared to the Symphony. I did a direct compare one morning versus the next morning, everything else being pretty much the same, pumping at the same time, did it once, did it again, and came up with roughly the same results. So there's our testimonial. I hope you like the NAYA as much as I did. Thanks.
Hi, I am Anna, and I am a mommy to 3 little girls.
My name is Brittany, and I am the mother to an adorable 3-month-old little girl. And I've got to multitask a lot, so I'm doing this video while I'm pumping. This is my pumping room. Gotta have the snacks. Pump. And the goods. What I like about the NAYA pump is how quiet it is, although I'm sure you can hear it right now, and how comfortable it is. So if I'm not paying attention, I can easily let it move from the right position and not notice for a few moments. And that's really important. Having no pain is a big deal. There's a few areas that I would suggest looking to improve, possibly. I find that the bag that goes with the pump isn't very user-friendly. That really stiff plastic makes it hard to fit extra things in there. And I just don't use it because doesn't fit everything that I need. On the same point, I actually have to put my pump into my backpack to go to work, and sometimes something will bump the power button when I'm driving, and my pump will start pumping when I'm driving, and that's frustrating and not great for the battery life. The other little thing is just this little side thing here, the clasp. I find that a lot of times it just, when I go to pick it up, it falls out of place. So maybe coming up with a different solution there, maybe like a magnetic clasp or something. So it's removable but not so finicky.
Hi, my name is Anne, and I am the mother to a 9-month-old baby boy, and I'm here to give a short video testimonial about my experience using the NAYA pump. So I am here in my company's mother's room. So this is where working moms who are keeping up with nursing at home like me go during the day to pump at work. So you can see behind me there is a sink and a mini fridge and then 2 separate rooms for pumping. So I am in here 3 times a day for 15 to 20 minutes a time. So you can see that pumping is a huge part of my life as a new mom. It takes a lot of commitment, and of course, since the AAP recommends that babies are breastfed for a year and beyond, and my maternity leave is only 3 to 4 months. That means the balance of that time I need to pump. So having a really good device is critical. I love my NAYA pump. It is so easy to use. Before, when I used a competing pump for the first couple months I had my son, it made me unbelievably sore. I hated all the chintzy little plastic parts, and it was not at all portable because it required an outlet everywhere I went. So it meant when I traveled, it just was this huge headache of trying to figure out how on earth I was going to keep up with pumping while on long haul flights, etc. So enter the NAYA. It is so much more comfortable. I love that it requires only a few easy to clean, really simple parts. And then of course the NAYA runs on a rechargeable battery. So it is so much more easy to use. It is elegant. It is extremely portable. And it's even a pretty little device. So at least for me, when I thought about the massive expense of a new baby and all the stuff I had to buy, it just seemed super logical that I would make the investment to have a fabulous breast pump so that I can ensure that my baby has the best possible food for his first year of life and beyond.
Hi, it's Olivia. One more thought for you. I'm in an airplane bathroom. I come in here just to get my pump ready, but I do pump at my seat because my NAYA is pretty quiet and no one can hear it. But what I wanted to say is I work for a company, I travel a lot. We're traded on the FTSE 500. The FTSE 100 has a requirement that 1/3 of their boards be women by some year. I don't know if it's 1, 3, or 5 years from now. Given that we aspire to be a FTSE 100 company, we are working on growing our base of women that will grow into the ability to serve on the board. So in doing that, we've created more policies to support women, and one of those is maternity leave, paid maternity leave of 12 weeks, or wellness rooms so that women can express milk. You want to make it easy on women. You want them to be present in whatever they do for work, whether they're a stay-at-home parent or hopping on a plane and traveling. And fundamentally, get rid of that mom guilt when you can express milk easily, comfortably, wherever you are.
My name's Catherine. I'm a lawyer in Salt Lake City, Utah, and I have 6-month-old twins and a 3-year-old. I love my NAYA pump because it's more comfortable and more efficient than other pumps I've used. Also, the battery comes in really handy for pumping in the office. I've pumped at court and in airports. So I'm really grateful to have this pump that I can easily travel with and that helps me provide breast milk for my twins.
Hi, I'm Chelsea McMullen, and I use the NAYA breast pump at work. So here is the pumping room that I spend 1, 2, 3 hours a day in. Not super enjoyable, but I did get the NAYA breast pump recently. Here she is, and it's made pumping a lot easier for me. I've really struggled with supply with being away from my daughter, and this is actually my second kid. And with my first, I rented a hospital grade pump for 15 months for $90 a month, which really adds up. But the whole point of doing that was to have a pump that did not feel like a vacuum. So it's pretty awesome to have one that I own now, and I'm not paying $90 a month for, to be able to feed my daughter even though I'm at work. So the other thing I'll say is that professional working mothers with the Amazon app installed is a very fertile market. Including the NAYA breast pump, I've also purchased crazy things like a $200 sleep nest for my child, a Scandinavian doll that breathes like Darth Vader in the hopes that she'll sleep by herself. So don't sleep on the fact that there are a lot of really tired moms out there who are looking for better solutions so that, you know, being a working mom doesn't suck quite so much. As you can tell by my face, I'm exhausted. So thank you, NAYA. Thank you for creating a great product, and I look forward to your continued success.
Hi, I'm Erica. I've been using my NAYA Essential Breast Pump for about 2 months now. What I like most about it is how comfortable it is. It's not as good as having my baby there, but it's still really comfortable compared to other pumps I've used, which feel like I'm being milked like a cow. The other thing I like about it is you don't have all those fiddly little plastic bits that are hard to pull apart and clean. And I really appreciate how easy that is. That's all.
Hello, my name's Amy and this is Anna. I am here to talk about why I love my NAYA breast pump. Anna's my first baby. I work for a technology startup based in the Valley where I lead up a very small global consulting practice for them. So I'm busy, travel quite a bit, and work, and am a mom. I heard about the NAYA breast pump through the New York Times article about women-funded businesses out in the Valley, and so, you know, I really wanted to support that. When the pump arrived, I was very, very pleasantly surprised. I'd been using my free insurance pump for a while, and it was fine. I had no issues. But the NAYA pump, the first time I brought it out was the very last time I used my free insurance pump. It's just a total game changer. It feels much more natural. There's no sucking and pulling and suctiony, and in probably the same amount of time, maybe less, I can get twice as much volume. And for me, being as busy as I am, that kind of time efficiency is really important. It also like really doesn't hurt at all. It feels pretty much as natural as I think it can. And it's nice and quiet. And I just think it's cool. And so I've told pretty much everybody out here in Western Mass where I live about it. And I really like it. So thank you for creating such a cool product that really actually works. And I plan to use it for this pregnancy and probably the next one too. Good luck.